what's up? So, we're running a tournament today. It's not going to be super long. We'll see how far in we get. I'm not feeling super up for, like, super sweaty competition. I think it's gonna be tricky. For me to really lock in, but we're gonna try and do some some bully beatdown shenanigans. We're gonna get in here and try and tussle with our opponents as best we can. No, we got Corn versus Dowie. So Corn has an awful win rate against the Dowie right now. Alter, Floodplain, or Bordello Landing. I actually think this is a... I think this is a ban Alter kind of map. Altar of the Champions is actually kind of crap against Dowie. Because it's pretty small, and what little cover there is isn't really on the points. It's not really ideal either, because it's also pretty small, which means that the Dowie can get to objectives pretty easily. So I think we're gonna just force him on to literally either Bordello or what's the other one? Dried Floodplain, Bordello or Dried Floodplain. Floodplain has a lot of trees on it, way more, and actually has a few that are a little bit usable to get onto objectives safely, so see if I can make it happen. Altar is a decent map for chariots, though, we'll say that. Chariots are pretty good against the dwarves. They can struggle pretty mightily against those guys. Okay, he wants to go Bordello Landing, which is fine. Played tons of games on there against the Dowie, and always done reasonably well, so let's see if we can make it work here. I always forget it's all the way up here. Going a little far past it. Let's get us Valkia. One basic skull cannon. Gorby's chariots are actually pretty good against the dwarves. Although, you know what? I wanted to try something out, actually. Okay, we get that, and I guess we'll throw another one of these guys in there. Got her, got this big boy. Wish I could slap on another one of his abilities right now. Get rid of this for now. Throw Bloodstorm Blades on. Cut these guys, throw that in, and get... Corngore is going to be useless. One Throwing Axe. A few Chevrons. We get the Skull Cannon in reserve. Skull Cannon's really only here for if the Dowie get, like, some really annoying range tools. That I can't just, like, mass dive, because that can happen. Dowie can definitely throw some really annoying stuff out at you. Get lots of Bloodletters. They're always really solid here. Could go for Blood Shrine. I do just run the Skull Cannon. One unit of Chaos Spawn didn't really do much. Brutes of the Hound, I guess. They're not bad. Scar is going to go in and he's going to grind on the middle point for us, is kind of the idea here. Should be pretty solid for that. What's up, Welsh? Hope you're doing good, man. Thanks for jumping in here. I'm ready to try and make it happen with my beloved faction here. Whether we can actually get it done or not is a whole nother question. Alright, and we're ready for Ignum whenever he is. Just making sure everything is good on stream. Everything looks like it's running the way it's supposed to, so we'll just chill here and wait for our opponent to finish up. Hope everybody else is doing pretty good. It's been a nice little summer, not a summer vacation, what the hell am I talking about? Spring break. Nice little spring break for me. Don't have any work going on this week, so I've been taking every possible opportunity to just lay around and do nothing. I'm just casting some tournament games from a little while back in a tournament that I was in. So we got Big B's, Maximilianaire are like the two heavy hitters here. And everybody else, J&M, B6, Blake, lots of really good players who are capable of winning tournaments in here. So I think this is going to be pretty competitive. Big B's and Maxi are probably, irregardless of how well anybody else might be playing above their usual standard, are probably going to be the guys who are hovering around that semis. They're pretty reliable in that respect. They're just so strong on so many different factions now. I know Maxley has kind of been branching out onto Wood Elves a little bit, and God, what else was he playing? Nurgle. He was playing some Nurgle. Normally he's on vampire accounts. Alright, let's see what Ignum's got. We got a pretty solid army. It's going to be fairly defensive early on. I'm not really going to be going for anything too crazy. The only thing that I'm interested in potentially pursuing is a little bit of a attack onto the #1 objective with my horsemen there. Because they would be pretty useful if they actually got up on that point. We might actually slow push the dual weapon warriors around. And we'll play off of our #3 objective for sure, and we've got plenty of time to build up. It's a fairly small Dawei army, to be frank. It really doesn't have as many units as I'm typically used to, so it's going to be curious to see what all it is. I've got my Furies, I've got some Chariots, I've got Bloodletters, Brutes of the Hounds, really good anti-infantry stuff, obviously. And the Skull Cannon as just like a little bit of insurance against like the Skull Cannon's really there just to like soften up the Dawei before you like full push into them. If they go for like a massive gun line of like Thunderers and Rangers, this thing can actually just poke away and weaken them enough so that when your Furies and Bloodletters get in, even if they're damaged, they can still win the fights. LMFAO. Alright, my opponent is ready, so we're just gonna kickstart this, get all our heavy stuff going forward. Did go Grombrindle. Oh, Andy's got Garagrim. You know what? Scar's gonna need to be a little careful here. Need to make sure that the dual weapons are near him. So we got a Dwarf Warrior moving over. He's got one Hammerer. He's got Dwarf Warriors, Grumbling Guard. I think we actually don't take a fight in the middle. We're just gonna have Valkia like fly up behind the pillar, and she's just gonna sit here. She doesn't want to fight Grombrindle or Garagrim, so she's probably gonna sit and wait, and we're gonna move forward our infantry on the flank for now. I'm going to get this Gorby's Chariot in, because it's going to be really good at running over a lot of these bodies here that my opponent has run out onto the field. It's going to be great shock damage. Skull Cannon would be pretty good against the hammers, though. The only issue is this Trollhammer Torpedo would counter it pretty hard, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious. Can we get up here first? Not really. We're going to be second, and being second is honestly just not going to work. We're going to hold back for now, actually. We got feel. So he's going for a grind, a hero core, which actually is going to be pretty difficult for my opponent to manage properly. And just have our heroes hover around. Gorby's Chariot, the infantry, and my throwing axes are moving up over here. It's bringing up a Longbeard, but we can still break through this pretty easily. We're going to get the other chariot out, and then we'll start looking for opportunities to kind of like drag my opponent's units down. Trollhammer torpedoes are positioning around, looking for some goodies. Let's actually push these guys around the flank too. Well, let's get the other Gorby's Chariot in and just have it start running stuff over. Just remind our opponent that we're here. Just got Slayers on the way in. So let's actually see what his attention is like here. He's got the Iron Drakes moving in. We're just going to back up. Iron Drakes are really slow, so not too worried right now. Just holding firm there. Gorby's Chariot can take a few stray hits from the Iron Drakes. We're going to get Scar into some fights and push our Marauders up into the back line. I'm going putting the Marauders back there because they actually threaten your opponent's Slayers pretty hard. And they can make life kind of miserable for the Dowie. Got a pretty good engagement there. Get some good damage off of my throwing axes, but he's leaving his force here in the middle a little thin. So we're actually going to take our chariots and start to go for the attack here. So he's positioning a lot of stuff real far forward. He's got another hammer on the way in. We're going to sack some of our Marauders into stuff. And he got a nice little flash bomb off. They didn't really have the sauce to punish me here. Like, I'm going to be able to slowly drive away. We're just going to have our chariots run everything down. Units moving in. We're gonna send Valkia over to get the fight here. We're gonna run away with Scar because he doesn't need to fight all those characters by himself. He's actually a little bit faster than Garagrim, so he can stay in front of him. And that's really not that great for my opponent, to be honest. Gorby's Chariots are trampling my opponent pretty nicely. Have our Horsemen throw out the Slayers. Doesn't really have anything too crazy coming out, so I think we just go double Bloodletter here and push. These guys go back. Let's pull away here. Let's actually drop the buff there. These Marauders are getting thumped pretty hard. Gorby's Chariot is pretty incredibly run down my opponent's stuff, and we'll have the Marauders continue to hold here. Get onto the back of this fight. Let's get Valkia out of here and drop Sleipnir on these real beat-up units, and that should actually get close to finishing them off. So Marauders are intercepting. Let's get down here after the hammers, and let's just have our boy start to unload on the hammers here. Oh, that's great damage. That's really great stuff. Slayers ran down my horsemen. I mean, I could have paid more attention back there to them, but, I mean, they did pretty good. And the dual weapons actually kind of busted up my opponent pretty well there. This Gorby's Chariot dude is still going absolutely ham.
Very well. Waker of command.
Really nice blasting charge volley from the Ekron's Miners. But my opponent's pretty well overrun right now. I mean, this is a grim spot to be honest. I mean, he's really in a ugly position.
Full destruction.
We just need to keep killing the majority of the rest of his army, and those heroes are not going to be able to outcap my infantry.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Just have Valkia land here. We'll start getting up Furies.
We'll do it.
Get these guys in. Just Furies can help finish up some of these units, and we'll have the these guys rush in here. Intercept all these guys. The Grim Delvers are over there too, so we need to try and get back there and clean those up. He's probably going to get a little volley off here. Let's see if we can get in there. Take care of those guys.
For the kill. Rage guides me.
Let's get back here and hold points. Scar can keep running. The chariots are going down here finally. They got pretty good value though, so I'm not too fussed about it. He's been holding back here really well for the most part, but I don't know if he'll have the muscle to survive a fresh bloodletter getting out over there. So I think that's probably what I'm going to throw out on the field here. That should be something that he just doesn't have an answer for going to the back objective. So you can see he's losing the Iron Drakes now. He's lost that Slayer unit mostly. I've got plenty of units up on the middle. I've just got some Bloodletters that are just grinding and trying to do damage here. And we've got a Blade of Corn now, which is going to be very, very, very high impact for me against the Grim Delvers, because Grim Delvers kind of get absolutely folded by big spells like that, or big whatchamacallits, army abilities is what it is. So yeah, we'll just stick with that. You see the Grim Delvers are hanging out here. They want to shoot the Furies, so we just deny them the value from shooting Furies, and we get the Furies from the other side to start closing with our infantry. And you can see my opponent, he's now turning over to the Marauders, which is the actual worst thing he could shoot at here. And we're going to have our Furies get in here. Alright, he stopped one. He gets a really nice volley off here, but it's not going to be for much. He's actually blobbing up real nice for this. So we're gonna drop the Sword of Corn in here, get as much damage as possible, and now we drop Sloughnir, which is also gonna do a bunch of damage to these blobbed up units. Could have been a little bit more devastating for sure. Not my finest work. We've got him well pushed off the point. He's still got a bunch of units trying to hold back here. We're holding the double cap. We're watching for any shenanigans on our back point. Gorby's Chariots will be available soon-ish. Scar is getting his booty beat on by that hero squad, but I don't think my opponent is going to get on the points ever again. This is what I'm gonna do. Send this bloodletter to the back point and start trying to kill these guys. Okay, let's get these guys off. Valkyrie takes a bunch of damage from the Grimdelvers, which is kind of rough, but she's still alive. Where's... Oh, Scar's alive, too. Hero Squad is doing their thing. He's got more Iron Drakes coming in, which is nice for my opponent, for sure. Multiple reinforcing units. We're gonna go for the number 1 again. Because Bloodletter and the Brutes of the Hound will hold just fine here. And we save up for another Gorebeast Chariot to just start doing, like, massive shock damage to my opponent. Alright, we just turn around and take this fight here, because Scar is not getting away from that poor old, from fucking Garagrim.
Savage servants!
Let's get off here. I think we may be in a little bit of trouble, actually. My opponent's doing a really good job of, holding on. It's going pretty well for him. He's doing pretty damn good. Need to get away from here, because the Grimdelvers are shooting me. Valkyrie can kind of go in and deal with those guys, maybe. He's got a lot of cap weight there. Valkyrie is going to pop this, and now we're going to try and run away with her. She might have a little bit of trouble getting out of here. Oh, no, there's a spot here. Opponent kind of over-pursues. He's actually able to cap that point pretty fast. A little painful. Let's get her out of here. There's a miner or something over here. Or like raiders or something. Rangers. Rangers are over there. It's rough having my units all stuck up on this center point. And Brutes of the Hound really didn't do much of anything. They kind of got their asses kicked too. Let's see what's over there. I don't know why my chariots decided to get stuck on the Slayers here. Let's get into the Grimdelvers and try and finish these guys off. Trying to get those Iron Drakes. Somehow Scars survived. Don't know how. Okay, we killed the Grimdelvers. The Slayers are doing a little bit of damage to my chariots, but I think we're gonna bust this open enough that we can actually re-push the middle. We're gonna send these guys to the middle, too. So yeah, late game Dowie having a hold of all their points can be a little bit tough for them. We're gonna see what we can do to clean these guys up.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Maybe retake the middle here. There's really not got much here. This Bloodletter is also really doing a number on him. Let's get Valkyrie up in the sky and out.
Let there be chaos!
This is like a classic game against dwarves, dude. They're just so stinking resilient. They can be a real pain to fight against. We've got Chaos Warriors in a really good spot here against the Hammerers, though. Wow, my opponent just ignores that and just completely pushes past them. Really? Are you kidding me?
Glorious slaughter!
I don't have anything super fast I can get up here.
Marauders of coal!
Double Marauder. Did we flip the point?
Gore Queen!
Come on, here we go. We actually flipped it. Kinda huge. Relentless Rage is going to keep these guys in the fight for about 20 seconds, so kinda massive, TBH. I think we hold this. I think we're okay.
Brothers in bloodletting!
Really close game though. Definitely a little rougher than I would like. We just need to get on the Slayer. Throwing axes are going to continue to hold. We're going to keep diving with Valkia. Doing damage. We got these guys on the way in. We'll get a Fury just to like run in and get after those guys or something.
Slaughter personified! Valkia the Bloody!
Now, all of these units that are reinforcing the point are going to be intended to not actually fight anything. Because I need the cap weight in order to win the game. I think we technically could win on one objective here in just a minute.
Behold!
Bring torment!
Oh god, come on, get up here.
Marauders!
Did I summon? I think I may have summoned these units in a little too late. Please. No fucking way it got flipped that fast. Do I win? Or do we might draw here, actually.
Move out!
Oh, that would be so crazy, dude.
Valkia! Marauders of coal!
I think I win by just the absolute barest margin imaginable. He's got something going to the back objective. Need to send Bloodletter back there.
Axfather's Marauders! To chaos!
Yeah, we're gonna win by like 10 points. It's kind of crazy, dude. Oh god. Jeez Louise. Like, that's beating the dwarves, though. That's all you gotta do sometimes. What a raucous affair. Jesus. Saving that one for rewatching. Gotta love the Dowie, dude. Garagrim did amazing. Ekerns were good. Grumbly Guard was nice, too. And Iron Drakes were surprisingly effective, also. It was just well-handled dwarves. They actually did pretty good at melee into me. Scar was definitely on the weaker end of things this game, because my opponent went really heavy into characters, and he can do a lot of damage to characters. He cannot beat Grombrindle, Garagrim, and Felix. That's just never going to work out for him. So, if I had mixed in what I normally do, which is no Scar, get a Skull Reaper, and, a Skull Reaper and a Fury for the opening, it would have been a much cleaner game. I would have been able to dive a lot earlier and work around the heroes a little bit more. They just actually had some stuff for themselves to fight, which really was tough. Jeez Louise. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. You know, we made it happen. So, one game at a time, we're gonna flip that, we're gonna flip the Dowie matchup all the way back around in our favor. Excuse me. Alright, let's see who we get for this next round. It's pretty stiff competition. If we go up against Big B's, could be a little bit painful, because he plays a lot of Greenskins and Kislev, both of whom are a little tough for Khorne to deal with, especially the Orcs. Orcs are just so annoying. God, dude. don't even see, I don't even see what Big B's announced for. Okay, it's weird. So, what are we up against here? We're up against B6 on Skaven. I got clapped last time in this matchup, but I know what I'm bringing this time, and it's going to do way better, so we're going to try and bully some stinky rat people. Bloodgrove, Jade Tomb, or Ragnarok Lair. We're banning Bloodgrove. If we're top of bracket, at least. I don't know if we are top or bottom. Preferably, I want to be on Jade Tomb, to be honest. Yeah, Dowie are really tough, because here's the thing about the dwarves, is their sustainability is just kind of out of this world, to be honest. Crazy high leadership, and fairly cheap units, so they can really flood the field and play objectives. Normally, Khorne has a bit of an edge there, but I don't really know how great it is against the Dowie, truly. I think Dowie have a little bit better cap weight on average, because if they don't go with any gyros or anything, then Furies are kind of bad, because they don't really have anything to dive, and my opponent went really nicely into the heavy infantry. So I had like 3 units in my army that were functionally useless that last game. They very thoroughly countered my hero on the ground. And Valkia also not having cap weight means it can be a bit of a problem. Alright, so we're on Jade Tomb here. It's a pretty good map for fighting the Skaden. There's quite a bit of stuff you can do here. Yeah, why not? There's gonna be a lot of bodies, so why not? Maybe Destroyer as well. You know, our ball is honestly pretty solid. He can do some pretty spectacular stuff, and we're gonna throw out something a little bit off meta here. Try and take my opponent around the block. Maybe we don't do Thirst for Challenge, though. Just Fury of the Blood God on our ball. I really do want Destroyer, actually, because it is really effective for the late game. He's going to get tired and lose a bunch of melee attack. Destroyer basically keeps him up to full and gives him some buffs on other important stats. Go nice and wide. Do like Chaos Warriors. A Forsaken wouldn't be bad. Could go for Gorby's Chariot again. Should be pretty high impact. Go for a Warhound and another Forsaken, though. So the theory is we're going pretty hard for objectives. So we don't want to give up a lot of ground to the rats here. I think 2 Khorne Gores is plenty. Don't need a skull cannon, because hopefully the soul grinder will still be around. Chaos Knights are okay against Doom Flayers and the like. Pretty heavily armored. They could be useful here. Maybe I do one throwing axe. Get rid of this corn gore. Go with a Forsaken, cut that Fury. Another corn gore and a blood and a Marauder with dual weapons. Mix in a Bloodletter. I don't have great Storm Vermin pressure, like anything to really counter Storm Vermin. The Soul Grinder is pretty good at killing infantry, though. Let's just run this. I'm not gonna overthink it. I've put plenty of thought into this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's just the way it is. So, Soul Grinder is honestly kind of underrated against the Skaven. This thing really slaps the hell out of these poor little rat people. It does a lot of damage. Oh, buddy, does it do a lot of damage. Good against weapon teams, just running them down. Terror-causing unit that also debuffs leadership with its shotgun cannon, just as like a natural -10 to leadership. So you can do some pretty nice stuff here. We're gonna leave our Hound here initially, and then we're probably gonna run back to the number 2 to grab that really quickly. Have all the Marauders here. We'll have the Chaos Warriors back to defend the number 2 for the early portions of the game, because Marauders are cheap, and them getting shot to pieces is not that big of a deal. And I want the Soul Grinder up behind the shot blocker here, because it's going to control the map edge. So if I route anything over here, it's going to immediately run off. And then I can also fire onto the number 1 objective if there's Storm Vermin or something there. And if my opponent wants to position units to shoot the Soul Grinder, they're going to have to position them like here on his home objective. And then we have tree cover to advance up on that shooting. So we're like trying to force my opponent to be in a position where they're defending all of this open side of the field and not being able to advance up through here and force engagements on my side. Just because I'll have terror-causing units over here that can actually like run things off and make life pretty miserable. The Skaven do not do well into terror. I mean, this really throws them for a loop. Just get up on the point. We got Doom Flayers, we got a Mutant Rat Ogre, we got Ikka, we got lots of Skaven Slave Slings, some Rat Ogre. This is the build that beat me last time we played. But I came a little bit better prepared for it. There's really nothing here that I'm like super fussed about. And I've got a lot more shields and heavy armor than I did last time. Because last time there were a bunch of gutter runners hiding around the battlefield. Because you can see there's a lot of Skaven units here. There's still stuff that's invisible though.
We have a victory point.
We get the point.
Keep it from the foe.
There is also a whatchamacallit. The Natty Bibbo sharpshooters are around here somewhere. We're just gonna run these guys back and make sure that we maintain our cap weight here. And we get Minotaurs up. Let's run over here. Yeah, the Soul Grinder is like doing some okay little chunks of damage here. It's really not been too bad. Yeah, there's some Night Runners, there's like Gutter Runners, and a bunch of other shenanigans. Skaven Slaves, obviously. Just get up in here and start fighting. That hurts, man. Alright, let's get up in there. See if we can maybe get a sneaky win against my opponent's lord or something. Good lord. Absolute misery, dude. No, buddy. My entire army just folded already. Oh, but we got Ikit. Surround him. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Do not let him get away right now. That would be absolutely insulting. There's no way this is happening right now. I gave you guys orders to move in. Apparently not. Alright, let's try and kill these damn Doom Flayers. They're causing me a lot of problems. Okay. Got a Terror, that's really nice. Oh yeah, our ball is folding up some stuff over here. Got some Flash Hounds around the back. Killed Mutant Rat Ogre, which is awesome. We got a lot of stuff routing currently. And I got some rallying forces here that we can throw out. Let's get another Minotaur. Let's just keep this pressure up. Okay, our balls chase that thing far enough. Where have we got a big old blob to drop shit on? Not really anywhere currently. Although, actually, let's throw it down right here. Oh, that's not going to be very good. Oh god, that's kind of a waste.
Glorious brutality.
It kills a few guys, but that's really not that bad for my opponents. I'm not loving this. We are behind in value. Kind of running out of steam. A lot of units. LOL. Yeah, these Minotaurs are gonna have to save my ass here right now. These Chaos Warriors are grinding a lot of stuff down over here, though. That's pretty nice. We can buff them up. See what they can get going. One of these guys. Dual weapon warrior. Now, the Minotaurs have a little bit of support, but I really don't know if they outlast all this. We're going to get a really nice ability off here. That's going to kill a lot of little rats. Kinda got my Minotaurs free. Really need Arbal to come out here and finish off this damn Mutant Rat Ogre. Oh, the miners are just getting dragged through the frickin' mud, dude. There's just so much for them to fight. They just don't have anywhere that they can go and rally up and do much of anything. I guess we're killing this rat ogre over here. Just 2 rat ogres all over these guys, though, which is pretty terrible. So the really serious issue is that we cannot get onto Ikit. Ikit is just totally inaccessible to me right now. Like, everything that I'm trying to do to get after him is just gone completely sideways. So my opponent just has way too many bodies around him.
The destroyer pulls me forth. Nothing will deter me.
Okay, buddy. Maybe more corn gores would be good next time. I really have no clue what works here right now. As of lately, this has seemed like a pretty impossible matchup. Because the Skaven are just so good at throwing numbers at you, and... You know, Khorne's got some ways to kind of grind through a lot of it, but man, oh man, are they persistent. They just do not give up, and it is so annoying. Come on, dude. God, and they can attack from every angle at all times, too. That's the other thing that gets really difficult here. Alright, we get a little damage on Ikit. We got some corn gores moving up. These damn doom flares are just destroying my entire army for the most part.
At once! Blast them apart!
He's got AP wolf rats on the way in, so let's try and run these little dudes down. Chaos Warriors are holding out there. Let's get another corn gore up. I mean, the way we potentially win this is we just stay scrappy and just keep going for it, man. I mean, like, if you give up, I mean, there's no way you're ever going to make the comeback happen, but... Maybe we find a way somehow here to get enough presence on the field to be able to kind of keep my opponent off balance enough to grind him out eventually. These are just clan rats. Yeah, we're gonna pop that on these dudes. We're gonna get this throwing axe forward to try and do some damage here. Arball stands alone, but maybe he can kill Ikit now. Come on, buddy. Hit Ikit. Punch him. Yes! We hit Ikit. Huge. Corn gore up. Oh, I took this point. Oh, God damn it. Okay. That is a very weird spell cast there. Clan Rats held up crazy well against that charge. That really stings. That's kind of insulting. Yeah, and those are storm vermin on the way in. Let's get back through here. Just run them down. Let's get these guys out. Don't know why they dropped orders. It's kind of frustrating. Oh, we killed Ikit. No freaking way, dude. Okay, that might actually just straight up win us the game. Because my opponent's pretty gassed. I think we can recap this point. I'm gonna get a Flesh Hound out to get onto the number 3 objective back here. Oh my god, Ikit almost one-shot that entire unit there. Holy shit. That's crazy.
The earth will tremble. One with him.
Can we kill all those storm vermin, though? Storm vermin are going to be an absolute menace.
Resistance is pointless. Lead us to mortals.
I am curious if a Fury on the back of these guys is going to do enough damage. I think we need the cap weight, though, so I think I need to save up and get a Bloodletter.
Black for the Black God. Marauders are gone. My footsteps, their graves.
I don't think we can win this game in the time we've got left. I mean, honestly, really not going too badly, all things considered.
Takers of scouts.
Like, I think theoretically it possible under slightly more auspicious circumstances. Because I just don't think we can get all 3 points in time. I think it's going to be slightly too late for me. Arbol did amazing, though. Buddy carried, like, hardcore. Like, mega hard here. And the blood... Well, GG, because the Bloodletters dropped their order, and they just decided they weren't going to actually get up here and help, so... we kind of had something going here, and then I see that, and that's pretty much GG. And my opponent's overrunning me here again. Ah, it's just not going to happen. He got power grab in on the field. I had to study that one too. I think we're close to figuring something out. You just have to play so perfectly against these guys. You don't really get much of an opportunity to make any kind of mistake. And maybe the Forsaken were a bad idea. Maybe it's just more Chaos Warriors. Bloodletters really were quite terrible. Fleshhounds were okay. Minotaurs were okay. Didn't even use my Furies. I probably just played too fast. I needed to build up a little more. And skirmish a little bit better with my Soul Grinder. I mean, the Soul Grinder got decent value, but it just ended up dying eventually because it got overwhelmed in the early going by numbers. So, slower, more deliberate pace. I think that we can win that. Yeah, Arbal's got Vanguard, and Soul Grinder is actually good. I'm serious, Soul Grinder is an actually strong unit. I did maybe overplay my hand a little bit with it in this game. I could have run Karanak. Karanak after getting after Ikit would have been really good. And I could always bring Hellforge Bellowers. I think I might do that from now on against Skaven. Because especially against Falling Star, B6 really likes going for like wide numbers, and the Hellforge Bellowers can shoot anything and get good value, and it's actually kind of hard to run down and kill. It's a pretty annoying unit. So it was just Arbol with Fury and Destroyer, and he got 3,500 value. I could also run Knights of the Brazen Throne. Actually, that's probably what I do. I keep debating about, oh, should I bring this, that, or the other? I don't really know why I'm fretting when I've got this unit in the back pocket. I guess I go for a couple Forsaken, and maybe I do the Corngores in the opening with one Fleshhound, just to have mass on the field and some halberds that my opponent can't just run over for free. Yeah, and Knights of the Brazen Throne is still terror, so I don't have to go Soul Grinder and go really hard into single entities. Because it is quite good against the Skaven, but Knights of the Brazen Throne run things over a little bit better. And they can also kill Doomflayers pretty quickly. Knights actually rip Doomflayers to bits. And I can do maybe just 1 Minotaur. Just one Mino and run it around chasing down the Doomflayers. I get 2 Marauder Horsemen, I guess. I think this is good enough. It's got good, solid, stalwart units with the Chaos Warriors. Early anti-large with the Corngors. Fleshhounds for some mass against Doomflayers so my Chaos Warriors don't get bullied. Lots of bodies. Marauders are just there to kind of, like, get underneath fights and do whatever they can to, like, grind down clan rats. And stuff like that. They're fairly cost-effective against the Skaven, usually. It's nice to have them because they can get on top of weapon teams as well. Forsaken have really high weapon strength, really good against low armor. Weak to Doomflayers, though, but high impact if they can get into open field, run things down. More anti-Doomflayers with these. A little bit of anti-everything with the Horsemen. And Terror with the Knights. I think that'll work a little bit better next time. One and one. A little sad we couldn't carry that last one home. Now we're up against Potato. So let's go find him. I don't know if we're going to make top 4 now. That was a fairly early loss to have to eat, so... In a 4-round tournament, can be a death sentence. Just depending on how your matchups shake out. I mean, Ignam played really well that first game, but he didn't win last round. So my tiebreakers are pretty contingent on B6 continuing to do well. And currently there's 4 people who are undefeated, which is going to pare down to 2 after this next round. So Big B's and Blake are playing, and B6 and J&M are after each other. I can get right back into this depending on how my game against Potato goes. So let's focus on our business here. Who is Potato on? If he's on like Wood Elves or something, we'll be in trouble, but... We'll see. Oh, High Elves. Ooh, High Elves are kind of tough, man. Don't love that. So it's Khorne versus High Elves, Blasphemous, Snowfield, Pit of Treasures. We're banning Cave. Oh, he banned Cave. Oh, wow. Okay, what the hell? What is Pit of Treasures again? Don't quite remember that map. Oh, this one has really tight objectives next. That's a really good single entity map, which means no way I'm doing that into High Elves. They're gonna absolutely clown on me. So we play Snowfield. I think we were on Skulltaker here. Into the High Elves, he's pretty solid, so... Oh, wait, he's on Grand Cathay? Oh. Well, I don't know. That doesn't really change the calculus, actually. Skulltaker is still really good against Cathay. Cathay does have pretty good shooting, though. It is worth keeping in mind that they can put a lot of really wacky, weird stuff onto the field. It can be really painful and annoying to deal with. Actually don't really think Marauders are even a good idea here. Some Warriors, a few Bloodletters. I actually think Warhounds are better here than Marauders. Grab one Corngore. Maybe I'll go Valkia. Nah, probably not. She's alright. Skulltaker is almost impossible to kill in melee for Cathay, so I do think we run him. What else do we want here? I'd really like a Blood Beast in my opener. How do we fit a Blood Beast in here? Just go this, and then that, and get rid of one Bloodletter and get two Marauders. Just to fill out a little more. Skull Cannon for some poke. Although, I think we go... Yeah, Hellforge Bellowers. Gonna be way better poke than the other way around. Throwing Axes are actually pretty good against Grand Cathay. You bring the Bellowers, because if they go Elite, Bellowers just destroys all of their stuff. Where's Snowfield? Oh, it's Blasphemous Snowfield. Not Snowfield of Blasphemy. Doing Corn Corruption, of course. Be silly not to. Yeah, just more Blood Beasts. They tend to be pretty good into Grand Cathay. Cathay's not very good at clearing them. Some Corngores. Would like another Fury. So maybe actually going two more Furies is a good idea. Lots of mobility already. Herm. Nah. No overthink, just play. Tourney is this for? For Useful Toasters tournament. Domination tournament today. The dogs and the hounds, like the little Chaos Warhounds are good into Cathay because they can just kill a Crane Gunner in about 2 seconds, but they're really not good for much else. Good for countercharging Onyx Croman, I guess. Flesh Hounds I find to be really bad into Grand Cathay. They just actually feed like crazy. It's really ugly. They get wrecked by Jade Lancers, and Onyx Crewmen are pretty good against them too, so... We're gonna try and work our way around using some other methods. We should be able to get an early Vanguard capture here.
Chaos Warriors. Marauders have gone! Brothers in bloodletting! Chaos Warriors of gone!
Bloodletters are gonna sit in the trees. Chaos Warriors, I think, are going to... They're gonna walk in position between these 2 points. And they're gonna be units that we try and pivot off of. Our game plan didn't really work last match, which is a bit of a shame. My opponent didn't really bring as many ranged units as I thought he was gonna bring. I do think that here, though, we've still got a pretty well-balanced army for taking these guys on. Monkey Max is just generally good against factions that rely on cavalry and heavy armor. I think we've got a solid enough option for both those things. And we're going to keep Skull Taker in the trees for now. Like, he can't hide, but he's still a little safer in here from shooting. Something I'm a little bit afraid of, so we're going to go ahead and kick it off. And no, we don't need to retreat, so we get up. We just do that. Skull Taker's going to sit in the trees back here. He's got Iron Hail Gunner. Yeah, this is like a pretty static build, honestly. I've seen this Cathay style a lot, where they're going super cheap Lord with the sweep. Do a lot of damage. Lord of Grand Cathay is a good buff. And Alchemist with Searing Doom, just to like really wear you down. But we're not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to grab these points real quick. We're going to get the Hellforge Bellowers up, because my opponent's going to be absolutely pressed to kill the Hellforge Bellowers, because he doesn't have anything long range except this Dragon Guard crossbow. That's the only thing that's going to adequately answer the Bellower here. Because he neglected to bring a Crane Gunner or anything with like 200 plus meters. You do not want to come up here, bud. I mean, I promise you it's not a good idea. We're actually going to run these hounds up into the trees over here. And the Furies are going to position around to the other side. Let's get our Chaos Warriors on the point. Actually going to go for the tree line over there. And now we start to poke. Let's actually give the point up. Let's actually give it up for a moment. We just want to get these guys all the way around the back, and we'll leave this Bloodletter here. I don't think they're going to be able to waddle past there. So yeah, Skull Taker is just forcing back the Lord. We got the Bellowers in. Need to make sure it's off fire at will. Position the Hounds forward a little bit more. And now we just start blasting the Halberds. Like, just a few shots in the Bellowers is going to start to really make my opponent question whether sitting back is the right call, because it's going to be absolutely miserable if he wants to sit back. And we're going to get the, another Blood Beast in. And we're just going to roll away. I mean, the Dragon Guard crossbows are going to have to come after me. Like, he's not really going to be in a great spot to catch any of this. I can actually rock up here and get a solid shot off. Because we're going to be able to scoot like this and just give him a nice little 1-2. And almost all of his shots there just whiff completely. And we get another Blood Beast. Oh, he's got the Nangao Grenadiers above me there. LMFAO. That's pretty funny. Let's get these guys away. Let's roll forward and try and blast a little bit. He's only got one unit on the point. Just gonna keep enveloping.
Spreading destruction. I will. Yes.
Spread some more damage around. Give me a slip. That's okay, though. He's not going to do enough damage to the Hellforge Bellowers to really wear it out.
Followers of chaos.
Dodge. Hold. Good shot. And we got bodies up on this point, actually. It's going to be a little bit frustrating for my opponent. I think we can actually go after the Crowman here. I don't know if my opponent's really paying attention to this. I might be able to slip in here and just wail on those guys right now. Let's get around the back now. This might actually be the time to go in. Oh, really good dodge, actually. It's pulling back very nicely. Ah. Shots hitting my Blood Beast instead of the enemy, which is frustrating. He's going to get some shots off here. Yeah, we're going to run away here. Pull back. Let's do a little bit of twirling. Oh, these guys are getting pulled out of position. Okay, they're going back. You gotta be cagey against Grand Cathay. You just have to, like, try and force a mistake out of the Grand Cathay player. Which I think we might be able to get here in a moment. Not gonna get very accurate volleys off that way. Start moving in. He's got a nice little defensive pocket. Can actually use all these units to kind of like attack him in his own back line, actually.
Follow the blood.
Yeah, see, I mean, we're just absolutely folding up those guys, and the Blood Beast can actually continue this fight here. Furies are gonna get away. We're gonna hold hover. We're gonna get some more bodies out. Corngore is gonna be really nice here. Bellowers needs to get away from Guy. And wheel and shoot here. It's a Celestial Lion, which is kind of cute. Move this unit down, and this unit down. Move this unit into the back, run these units over the top, push in, push in. Keep firing. We're grinding pretty well.
Marauders of coal. Cut down the jaw.
Alright, he's running away. We pretty thoroughly gotten around my opponent's like main forces. This Jade Lancer charge is gonna kind of hurt. But I think it's gonna be fine because we're gonna get some units onto the back of them and just absolutely smack them into oblivion here. A lot of bodies grinding. We've killed all of his shooting for the most part.
Escaping to at the enemy.
Yeah, it's a little messy. The Jade War Drum is a real pain, dude, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's not a fun unit to have to fight. That Celestial Lion is also annoying. So the thing about the Celestial Lions and what they do well, they have leadership debuffing effects that can be really painful for your units to contend with. Khorne does not like having their melee attack debuffed. Really frustrates the faction as a whole. That is a beautiful shot. Absolutely clutch. Let's charge over there. Let's have the Corngores get in here and keep fighting and grinding. He's got more of these guys coming in. Let's get back there with our rallying hounds and whatnot and see what we can do. We've got Skull Taker doing his thing. We're gonna get these guys onto the back of these units. We're gonna get a throwing axe out. Let's see where that Jade Lancer goes. Let's go into the Furies. So we pop Relentless Rage on them just to keep them in the fight. And we're folding up quite a few positions in my opponent. He's killing the Hellforge Bellowers now, which is definitely painful for me. But we're smashing all of his Iron Hail Gunners that just came in. is kind of massive, and we're even capping his back point here, which is kind of hilarious. Which honestly might even get me back into this game. We'll unfuck yourselves here for a moment. What's that coming in? He does have one Iron Hail that's kind of alive. Another one's like hovering around back here. These blood letters are the unit that I was looking for.
The foe's doomed. Where orders is called? To the front.
My blood letters left the objective, and that's kind of gotten me into a weird spot.
Wolffather's warriors!
Let's just give a big melee attack buff to everything here. And we're gonna get a Fury out as soon as possible. Can we kill this guy? We actually are gonna kill him here. Because Skulltaker is an absolute monster in melee combat. He is not easy to kill at all. My opponent gets a nice little shot off with the Iron Hails there. Stay after stuff. Just pull back. His Lord is running away. Let's actually get another blood letter on the field. So we're gonna try and duck under this. We're gonna keep fighting here. And we're gonna have these these Marauder Horsemen are dead. That's a Jade Lancer on them. They're so screwed.
Nothing restrains me.
Alright, we can take this point. I'm so sure of it. I mean, it's not great that my opponent's Lord is kind of sneaking out the backside here. But we kind of need to just take what we can get here.
Woeful tidings. The enemy has captured one of your victory points. Take it back.
Axfather's marauders! We crave devastation!
Let's see what the Furies can do. I got the charge off on the Empress Croman, and we're gonna pop Relentless Rage on them for a moment. Need to unsummon some units. Our horsemen are not having a great time. Did grab this point though. How are we not winning better? Oh my god, up in the sky here? Kind of a catastrophe. We retook the point. We're gonna use Skulltaker to get after the Jade Lancers over here. He's got a blob that's going on my back point, which is fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna threaten his back point. Doesn't really have anything high quality there either. Corngors are gonna go here, and the Bloodletters are gonna act like they're gonna go after his back point, and then we're gonna come in and we're gonna like swing a door shut on his forces from behind and run him down that way. You can see his Iron Hails are getting pulled out of position. Skulltaker is continuing to like harass stuff back here. I get another Fury out? I think I get another Fury out for the time being. Yeah, and we're gonna grab that back point. We got a really nice little dive there from the Furies. They may not survive because the Peasant Horsemen are getting after them. Corngors sit here. Bloodletters go back there. These Furies are grinding and doing some good damage. Let's get these guys up there. Oh no, we want this to go the other way around.
You have the foe's victory point.
Takers of skulls!
Dude, what is going on with the Furies? They just literally do not want to hold. They keep dying to, like, nothing here. It's crazy. Beyond inconvenience.
For orders never fade! Blood and death!
Skull Takers in, Bloodletters are grinding. I mean, we captured this point.
Force! Through Queen!
I don't think we're gonna hold it for very long, though.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Chaos warriors of
I need my back point because we gotta hold a triple cap, and I don't really see that happening. My units are just not doing very well in melee. They're just like losing like all their fights somehow. Not 100% sure how that's occurring, but here we are. Watching it happen in real time. He's gonna grab that outside point. Blag. Yeah, definitely not my best game here.
Has been destroyed.
God, dude, every freaking time. All these close matches just not going in our favor tonight. I'm gonna cap this point back when my opponent's got his home objective. He's got a lot going there. Some of it's not very good cap weight. Can we, like, intercept these guys? Just get cap weight on the field. Like, clean that up. Dude, these Searing Dooms have been going off all game.
For orders of coal!
We also didn't do a very good job of unsummoning units. I've got a lot of stuff that's been pretty haggard just laying around the battlefield for a lot of this one.
God that fears us! We flee!
I just can't kill it all. No!
You have been bested.
Ugh. GG. Yeah, sorry to let you down, guys. It's not going too hot tonight. It's been getting away from me a little bit. I've definitely missed some opportunities. What the hell is this? Some of these Jade Warriors, man. This Jade War Drum, it's pretty crazy. It does a lot of work for Grand Cathay. You got pretty solid value out of everything. Excuse me. My weak points were a couple of the Blood Beasts. Really not that much of anything was doing badly. I guess the Corn Gores were mid. My Chaos Warriors were not ideal. Maybe one less Blood Beast. Lose the Corn Gores and just get more Bloodletters. I just wasn't able to grind through the middle of his army quickly enough. Cathay is just weird, dude. I wouldn't even say that's a bad matchup for Khorne. All I would say is that you never see people play Grand Cathay, so when people actually do play them, they always have the advantage of being the unknown factor. You don't know what they're going to bring, because they can go, like, full mobility, which I was low-key kind of expecting. Or they go, for what my opponent did, which is just, like, a really disgusting box. Trying to get through something like that is a little bit painful. Definitely takes a lot of work and a lot of patience. I did a much better job than against the Skaven, I would say, of playing the skirmish phase. But, we still came up a little bit short. I needed to protect my Hellforge Bellowers. When I lost that, I thought I was going to be okay, because I was beating up on so much of the rest of his army, but I think that what happened is it was doing a lot of the heavy lifting for units that were struggling in melee, and I just didn't realize it. Because it was, you know, causing so much early damage to my opponent's army. And because I didn't kill the Jade War Drum, it was allowed to just buff everything up, and all of my units, which normally win decisively in melee combat, were just kind of holding firm, value trading okay, and my opponent got more numbers on the field. A lot of the time, once you're outnumbered, just in, like, the sheer, like, volume of 2 to 1, that's where comebacks become a little bit impossible. Alright, let's see if we can get back to even. This is rough. Sad tournament day. Sad corn noises, really. I did really good the last few tournaments, though. So even though it's been a little bit rough, I think I'll find a way to rally. Alright, we're not getting into top 4. So, what do we want to do? I'll figure something out. We're not the only person struggling down here, actually. I'm really surprised to see Toaster only has 1 win. And B6 is tearing it up. That's awesome to see. Really hope they get a win. Beat Maximillionaire, so it's really or J&M, sorry. Who beat Max? Oh, in the first round, Big B's did. Okay. God damn it, we're playing against Norska. Oh, this is an actually bad matchup for Khorne. Norska is a nightmare. They are so stupid right now. They're stupidly overpowered, and there is really not a lot you can do as Khorne to, like, beat them. Because they have Bearmen, great weapons now, who just grind down all of your stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here, to be honest. I mean, Skull Taker's not bad. Maybe I go, like, Arball. I try to, like, bully my opponent's caster or something. Valkia doesn't do enough. Can't tear out anything. Herald's not gonna work. I guess I go Skull Taker and I just try and punish my opponent for attacking me. Maybe I bring the Heralds or something. I need to see what maps we have. That will also determine what we can and can't do. Haunted Vale, Decrepit Moor, Norscan Rise. I'd like to stay away from Norscan Rise. Just a little too many trees there. Decrepit Moor and Haunted Vale are nice open maps where my opponent's units can't utilize Strider. Maybe we'll be able to pick him apart a little bit better there. Oh god, I have no idea what to do. Maybe we run a blood speaker. What is a blood speaker and a war shrine gonna do? Wild Abandon, Pilgrimage. What if we put the do the Norskins have anything to kill the Slaughter Guard? Purple Sun Azirius, I guess. Do I try the War Shrine play here? Just have my units, like, rally around. Try and hold my opponent off. It might work. I really have no clue, though. Oh my god. Oh god, Norska is such a pain. Get a couple of those guys. I don't think we need any cultists or characters. We did also almost lose our first game. It's something worth remembering. I think we want a decent number of Marauder Horsemen here. I haven't really been playing with them a whole lot. So I think we're going to do this. Smallish Infantry Corps. Chunky Artillery piece. Some Horsemen there with some nice stuff. We got Wild Abandon and Pilgrimage. Blood Sacrifice. Bellows is pretty good at blasting infantry and many other targets. Get some Corngores. The Corngores against... Honestly, I think Forsaken are a better option here. And get a couple Furies. And maybe just another Minotaur, man. You gotta go really heavy into stuff against Norska. That's like proper counters to Skin Wolves and the like. Skin Wolves will really rip you up. The Minos can rampage pretty effectively, and the Bloodspeaker can drop buffs and whatnot on them that could really assist in keeping them alive. I think we just try and rock up to a point and just play off of the single cap. Or the double cap, I mean. Because we're on Decrepit Moor here. It's a very open map that we should be able to hold fairly well on. We do a couple Corngores. And maybe a Skull Reaper. And Norska does not have a lot that can really, like, force their way into a setup position now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, unless he goes... I mean, even if he went double Etten, Slaughterguard will rip Ettins apart. They're going to be unbreakable, basically, under the Bloodspeaker. I have no idea what is going to work here, to be frank. Oh, my opponent wants me to join his lobby. Fair enough. Come on. Let's go join his lobby and we'll get in. And run it. And see what works. I mean, he could just absolutely run me down. There's pretty good odds that my opponent goes for, I don't know, like Scylla and some other gnarly, single entities that I can't adequately kill, perhaps. Hoping my Horsemen can kind of do that for me. My Minotaurs also. There's a lot that's just kind of up in the air. So, no, we need the Slaughter Guard with our Bloodspeaker. Absolutely. There's no way we can get away with not doing that. We'll send 2 Marauders in. He could have some shooting, I guess, to hit the Slaughter Guard, but the Bellowers hopefully controls that. We go 1, 2, and then,
Fury follows
This is
my
group
call.
4.
Court's greatest warriors.
Try and get the cap early.
Marauders are gone.
We'll screw around on the low ground with our marauders.
Wrath manifest.
And if we need to move off the middle point, I can move my blood speaker with the slaughter guard in the open field. He can play between these 2 points, maybe. I don't know. Every time I am thinking I have a good idea, it's backfiring spectacularly on me, it seems, today.
Marauders have called.
He's got units in Vanguard.
All of you who
Not
failed
super
here.
surprised by that. Riders of the Mighty Serpent. And a Chimera. So he's got the Chimera. I hate seeing that. I really despise these things. He's got Throg and he's got Bearmen. Okay.
For this, marauders.
I don't know. I'm worried about this. Maybe a little bit. So, Minotaur, for sure. Just first unit in. He's got Marauder Champions over here. Let's actually go throw at the Marauder Champions while we have a slight opening. Worshippers of the Crow are going to be trying to debuff. See what we can get off volleys-wise. If we just throw at the Bearmen, that's fine. Yeah, there's Beasts of Tashnar, who are pretty annoying, so let's go over there. Let's just try and avoid scary stuff. Mino's in. Chimera wants to get a breath attack here, I think.
Marauders of call. Moving. Takers of scouts.
Shoot the champions right down the pipe. Beautiful damage. Huge damage, even.
Gods commanded.
These Bearmen are going to be a pain. The Chimera is attacking me there, which I don't love.
Ruin. Yes.
Just have the Blood Speaker chill here.
Hostile.
Need to get away from here.
Now is our time. Move on them. Seeking torment. God's greatest warriors. Follow the blood.
No, I need you all back. Marauders rotating. I need my Blood Speaker to be inside those units. I don't need him back here. He's getting his ass handed to him right now, which is genuinely terrible. It's a really nice Chimera Breath attack. We're gonna get a Skull Reaper out.
Blade and flame. Glorious brutality. Wolf Father's warriors. Brothers in bloodletting.
Let's attack here.
Blood speaker. For the dark god.
Okay, are we gonna kill him? Let's advance my opponent's back point, maybe. Turn around. The Minotaurs. This is what we've been waiting for. Chimera might actually get absolutely wrecked here. Oh my god, the fucking shots from the throwing axes too, man. Oh baby, that was juicy. Okay.
Skull Reapers of Scaramore.
Okay. Collapsed on it again.
The voice of blood.
Oh, kill him! Kill him! Oh, Throg is dying here. He's getting wrecked right now. Oh my god.
By heaven. Live from
And he's routing back into my forces, which is pretty freaking awesome. Dude, I think we might actually win this game.
of the dark god.
Alright, this is actually starting to look pretty good. Let's get a Minotaur out.
Born killers.
Shoot Throg.
Glorious devastation.
Minos are killing stuff here. Our big boy is doing some good damage. Oh, and we killed Throg too! Get out of here, Throg. Bozo.
I hear.
We're getting that back point. We are slowly grinding stuff down. Can we get enough to get my Minotaur's Relentless Rage? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, that is so freaking awesome. That is freaking clutch. Dude, let's freaking go. Alright, here we go. That's what we're talking about, baby. I mean, this guy's gotten shot to bits, but he has facilitated some really nice trades for me. This Minotaur did amazing. Got another Mino in. He's going to all in here. We're going to shoot these guys a little bit. Just going to have Buddy here rolling around. Kill these skin wolves. My lord is in a little bit of danger here. We're actually gonna fight here. Let's run. Oh, he actually got terrified. I think we can save him still. Slowly running on that back point. I think it's okay. Even if we lose our lord, I think we still will be fine. So we've got enough bodies running around here to really have my opponent kind of kicking his heels in a not so ideal way for him. You have got to be shitting me. Everything's running! What is this? Come on, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Not like this. This would not be funny. This would be so frustrating to lose this way. I'm gonna throw up, dude. No shot! Bro! Oh my god. Forsaken spam saves me, maybe? Some Marauders I just need to buff up over here and hope they win. Maybe I should have used the buff down here. I mean, we're getting folded up a little bit on this point now. Oh my god, and these Forsaken are surrounded. Oh shit. I think I fumbled this game away. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Skull Reapers are running. We're not even winning back here. Are you fucking for real? I missed my opportunity back there too. Get out of here, dude. Not this shit again. Not Norska winning like this.
For destruction.
Oh my freaking god.
You have been bested. There is only...
Never mind. Alright, well, GG, I guess. That's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it! No! Are you kidding me? My freaking blood speaker died and then all my stuff started running away. Oh my goodness, dude. Slaughterguard hard carried that game. Everything else was useless. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. See, these are the kind of tournaments that make you question every single decision that you've ever made in your entire life. What the hell? None of his stuff even did well. Oh god. Crying, throwing up. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go touch grass after that tournament. So I'm gonna end stream and line is Skulltaker. Because I'm just making my life harder, I guess. Because I just can't stand to win, apparently. I should have brought him. Started off hot, and then we just immediately fell apart, so... rough way to go. Ended up with good tiebreakers. My opponents all did well. God, dude. Corn needs milk or something. I don't know. Lately, they've just not been feeling up to snuff like they have been in the past. They're just struggling into so many factions lately. I could have kept fighting. I was screwed there. There's no way I was going to win that game. After losing my Lord like that, there was just not a shot in hell of me holding on to the points. Because my opponent's just going to get more stuff that's faster than me out. And he's going to cycle charge all my Forsaken to death. And then I'm going to just lose on points. There was too much time left in the game. Yeah, I guess I had some fun units, but I really wanted to get some wins. But next time, I'll probably be on my stuff a little bit better. Today, I don't know. Something about it is just not clicking. Alright, take care, guys. I'll be back with another stream soon. I'll probably do one Friday. So, tune in then. I got some more replays to cast as well, so you can keep an eye out for those. I'll probably have another one up tomorrow. Till then, peace out. And I agree, Norse and Slaanesh probably should be banned in SFT. They're just too broken right now. They do way too much.